Good evening, this is Jonathan Cabrera. Uh, Showing my Unit 2 project. For some reason, when I downloaded the project that I loaded to the project folder link, and extracted the zip file, I couldn't, for whatever reason, load the solution. For whatever reason, it's doing a object issue. So I'm just pulling it up Visual Studio so you can see, and I'm hoping this will suffice for any issues you might encounter with unloading or opening up the zip file. So going into my Unit 2 area and perimeter, I'll open up the solution. Visual Studio should open up. Now that it's open, I'll show, here's the area and perimeter form. So if we're looking at it, it's just like Unit 1, you have length, the text box, width, the text box, area, the label area box, and perimeter in the label perimeter box. Calculate and exit buttons, which in this one under calculate will be the math equations that we had to utilize inside the gridding rubric for area and perimeter. And then we're supposed to have the exit button when you click it close. So going into, I've already got the code loaded, so nothing's changed too much from the first. I haven't adjusted anything with the form area and perimeter, uh, label area click, and then right here for the button exit, I added the me.close with the open and close parentheses. That will allow me when I click the button exit that it will close, or if I hit the escape button, it will close the form. So further down in the button calculate click sub, that's where I've kind of added all the extra coding that will allow you to enter the text, calculate it, and then display it. So here we're showing the length. We want it as a decimal. What I'm saying right here is it equals the value of what's been put in the text length text box. So I've done the same thing with width. So width as a decimal again equals the value of what was entered in the text width text box. Then I created the area, and then as a decimal, because we're utilizing decimals with two places, I used the math round, and then I used the length that was previously listed above and the width that was listed above, multiplied them, which equals the area as pointed out by the grading rubric and just general math. And then I put, with math round, I put a comma and then 2 to show that I'll go to 2 decimal places. So utilizing perimeter, I did the exact same thing. So listed perimeter as decimal, use math round again. This time the equation is going to be 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, as is known in math, as well as what was listed in the grading rubric, and then again 2 decimal points after. Then I'm just assigning that whatever the area is, it equals the label area 1 text, and that the perimeter equals label perimeter 1 text. So these allow me to display the math equation, what they came out to, and the receptacle boxes, well, labels in this case. So going back to area and perimeter, I'm going to go close out this auto scaling. I'm going to go function F5 to run it. Form should pop up. Here it is. So just doing basic math. This is 5 times length of 5, width of 5 should be area of 25 and a perimeter of 20. So calculate 25 and 20. Now what I can do to show various decimals and make sure it stops is 5 times 5.5, which equals 27.521. Now without using a calculator, I use 5.25, I'll calculate it, or let's try, sorry, I think those are actuals. 5, which, busting out my own calculator, I'm just making sure this is accurately rounding here. That's all showing correct. So that's only 2 decimal places. But if we want to add more, I'm adding 3 5s. So this should round up to 27.8 right here. So multiply 7 or 7 8 because 5 times 5.555 equals 27.775, which will round up to 27.78. Now you can tell through the differences that I'll stop one at 2 decimal points and that it calculates area properly and perimeter properly. Now I'm going to hit the exit button to just show that the exit button works. So there it goes, closes out, and we return back to our phone designer and our code. If you have any questions, please let me know through the grading of the project or through the email that I attached with this YouTube link. Thank you for your time and consideration with the issues that I have with the zip file. Have a good night.